JIT-TV, just in time.
Sanmanan Babugela Makai and everyone, welcome to JIT-TV News, where we bring you nothing but politics, business, sports, and also entertainment, all in one experience. Ikamalam andile kukulethu intombi yakwaCinji uMahlaba. Let's take a look at your headlines for today. Chinhoyi Hospital CEO in court for flouting tender process. The new dispensation of the economy is doing well in Zimbabwe, Minister of Industry and Commerce has emphasized. Springboks trophy tour routes now confirmed. Now, Chinhoyi Provincial Hospital's long-serving Chief Executive, Mr. Collett John Mawire, has appeared in court following his arrest on allegations of criminal abuse of office involving procurement of equipment without going to public tender. Mawire, who is a medical superintendent and de facto chief executive officer at the hospital, is the first accused person, while fugitive Otili Yangomo, former procurement manager, is second accused and is yet to be accounted for. Now, the duo was responsible for, among other duties, ensuring procurement of goods and services was done in compliance with provisions of the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Act.
I confirmed the arrest yesterday of Dr. Collett John Mawire, the medical superintendent for Chinhoyi General Hospital, on allegations of abuse of duty as a public officer.
Now, Opposition Citizens Coalition for Change has called on SADC to table Zimbabwe's crisis emanating from the disputed elections after another member was allegedly abducted and tortured. Now, according to Triple C lawmaker Amos Chibaya, Youth Culture representative in the National Assembly, Takudzwa Ngadziore was abducted and tortured before being dumped naked in Mazoe. Now, Ngadziore is said to have been assisted by a passerby who proceeded to clothe him with a work suit. Now, Chibaya called on the police to investigate the incident and bring the perpetrators to book.
At Hewlett's, we believe in a sweet future. A sweet future for our country, planet, and community.
Protec was founded in 1982 with the mission of assisting previously disadvantaged youth for successful entry into STEM-based careers. Protec Tongaat opened its doors in 1991, and from day one, Tongaat Hewlett has played a vital role in ensuring our continued success and growth. Each year, Protec Tongaat supports approximately 120 learners from grades 10 to 12 with an aptitude in maths and science from low socioeconomic backgrounds.
We get career exposure with site visits, career counseling, and job shadowing to help us make a more informed career choice.
Studying at Protec has allowed me to rank in the top 10 performing electrical engineering graduates at the UT.
Growing a sweet future is not only about financial support. It is also about creating opportunities. Tongaat Hewlett has employed 33 Protec engineering students and have been a partner of Protec for over 30 years, and our support will continue into the future.
Hewlett's, growing a sweet future.
Let's take a look now at the African news for today. Now, Kenyan police on Wednesday blocked a group known as the Social Justice Network from holding demonstrations in Nairobi to protest King Charles' visit. Around 30 members of the group chanted songs and threw red roses at the foot of the monument of Mau Mau veteran Dedan Kimati in the Central Business District, but contingent of uniformed and plain-clothed police officers dispersed the protesters and confiscated their banner. Now, the activists demanded Tuesday an apology of colonial-era crimes and that the British permanent base be closed. Now, groups have documented and denounced crimes allegedly committed by British soldiers stationed in central Kenya.
All the land under British to be given back to the Kenyan people, and we also want Batuk to leave our land. Batuk has to go. Yes. The Kenyan people in Laikipia wamewakaribisha vizuri, and then they treat them as though they subjugate them, they dominate them, they treat them as though they are second-class citizens in their own country.
And now on to the international news for today. Now, King Charles III will attend the UN's COP28 Climate Summit in Dubai this year and deliver an address at the opening ceremony, Buckingham Palace said Wednesday. Now, few world leaders have confirmed their attendance in the talks. It is not yet clear whether US President Joe Biden will travel to the United Arab Emirates for the event. Now, the 74-year-old king will give his address on December 1 and also meet with regional leaders, the palace said. His visit comes at a time of high tensions in the Middle East as the Israel-Gaza war threatens to split over to other countries. Let's get down onto the business side of news for today. Now, the Minister of Industry and Commerce, Sitembi Sonyoni, has urged the Zimbabweans in the diaspora to come home, rebuild. In the words of President Emmerson Mnangagwa, the country is built by its own people and make Zimbabwe become an upper middle income by 2030. Now, the aim of the interface was to encourage Zimbabweans in the diaspora to grow and create jobs for others at home and also build industrial parks and workspace for small-medium enterprise. Now, the focus is to grow Zimbabwe, make investments through technology transfer, agro-processing, as well as manufacturing, venture into value chain and supply chain, and also invest in rural industrialization as well.
In the new dispensation, the economy is growing. The economy is expanding and is doing well. And when I say that, some people think also the well are not problems. Much more. The economy is doing well because back home we've got Zimbabweans in the new dispensation that have made up their minds that Nika inovakwanireva ilizwe lakiwa ngabanikas bani. No matter what is here, we will face it, correct it, and march on, because this is our country. Back home, and those in the diaspora, like yourselves, work together as a unit to develop our own country. The road to the national vision started by the development of the National Development Strategy 1, NDS1, which concentrates on ensuring that there is productivity and value addition and beneficiation. This will materialize if there are investments, especially by the diaspora community. These investments are through technology transfer, which is a key component of industrial development and growth.
We wish to extend our profound gratitude to you, Honorable Minister, and your delegation for this gesture. We do appreciate the fact that ever since the assumption of office and the coming in of the new dispensation, you have consistently shown us a zeal to transform our beloved country.
Now, an expose by the New Yorker put the spotlight on a mega carbon credits project in Zimbabwe, which was said to be able to prevent the release of tens of millions of tons of greenhouse gases. It was reported that almost $100 million was paid by the likes of Volkswagen, Gucci, Porsche, and Delta Air Lines to South Pole, a company that creates and executes all-encompassing carbon reduction plans and initiatives that allow businesses, governments, and organizations worldwide to benefit financially from climate action over the long run. Now, in turn, South Pole, which earned a commission, paid Carbon Green Investments, which owned the land in Kariba.
Welcome to Zambezi River Lodge, Victoria Falls. Nestled on the banks of the mighty Zambezi River, right on the edge of the national park, Zambezi occupies the most unique and finest spot with the tranquility and seclusion every traveler seeks. Each of its well-appointed rooms is either garden or river facing, allowing you to soak in the serenity of the environment. The award-winning restaurant Amlonga offers delectable cuisine, which includes our famous high teas. To explore Victoria Falls from this fine location, book any of our packages now. Zambezi River Lodge. Relax, refresh, replenish.
And now on your JIT-TV News weather report. And finally, on your sports news for today. Now, the Gauteng route started in an easterly direction and went past Liefdes-Westveld before heading west to take in the Pretoria CBD. Now, the Boks then transferred to Johannesburg, where they due to start at 2 p.m. at Jan Smuts Avenue in Braamfontein before they crossed the Nelson Mandela Bridge and then headed to Soweto. Now, the Gauteng tour concluded when the Boks arrived at FNB Stadium at approximately 15:45. Entry was free and tickets were available from Ticket Pro. Now, on Friday, the Springboks will be in Cape Town, where a big crowd is expected at the Grand Parade adjacent to City Hall, where they are expected to appear at 11:30. And that is all from me to you. A huge thank you for joining me today. As always, kindly please comment and follow us on all our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok. Or rather, you can go to our website at www.JIT-TVzw. Signing out, it is Andile Gugule. Have yourselves an amazing day.
JIT-TVzw, just in time. What's your wonder? Is it people? In all their beauty and diversity? In all their hospitality and charm? Or is it people's heritage you wonder at? The noble mystery of a past which, in its grandeur and ingenuity, points to the enduring possibilities of people's future. Or is it the breathtaking diversity of natural landscapes that provokes your particular wonderment. How hills roll into valleys. Rivers. You find yourself transfixed by the beauty of wildlife as it runs, flies, swims, lives and thrives. As it connects you with the primal echo of your own animal nature. Or maybe it's not even the diversity of things that grips you, but the power of that one unique wonder, which in all the world is without parallel, whose beauty calls you back again and again and again. And always leaves you in awe. What is your wonder? Whatever it is, we have it here. Visit Zimbabwe, a world of wonders.
The revolution shall be televised. JIT-TV, just in time.